Thank you for joining me on this live video. My apology for being 15 minutes late. I'm trying to keep up with the schedule, so getting into the Cape Town office late this morning, and therefore everything seems to be running behind schedule. But be that as it may, we are committed to keeping you updated, and that's what I plan to do. There has been alterations to the shoot that's going on. I also apologize, I've got a bit of a cold going on, so you might struggle to hear me very clearly this afternoon. I plan to keep you updated throughout this journey, and one of the reasons for that is because this journey affects you. So excuse the pun, it's all about the journey. What we have is, from my point and from the show's point of view, the show is proceeding as usual, but there are alterations to that because we have an issue this weekend, and that is that we initially got consensus that things are going according to plan, although it being Easter weekend for some people. However, that has somehow changed with people now making last minute plans to travel, and then unfortunately some plans of mine that came in for traveling also, and so we had to make alterations to that. Another challenge that we have is that people continue to contact us up till now. So I'm now standing at our Cape Town office. This is my private office in Cape Town, and this is where it's all happening. So came to meet up with Barik this morning, my assistant in Cape Town, and he said that we confirmed that we are definitely moving. I brought him along just to show us what's happening, Barik. We've shifted the studio date now. So what's actually happening there?
So we have shifted the date to the 22nd of April.
Where are we today? Today is the 12th.
Today is the 12th.
So exactly 10 days from now.
Yeah. So we'll be having the show next week. That's next week, Saturday. Same time, same recording time. Those that I have contacted, they are aware of it. Those that I'm trying to contact, please contact me. I will try again later on in the afternoon. And also for those that want to still appear on the show, you can still contact me so that I can book you down and take you through the procedures of the recording for the day. If there's anything that you need from me, those that I have contacted, please contact me, and we can hash it out, and I can take you through anything that you might need to know.
Okay, so Saturday, the 22nd, we're asking people to be in studio at between 10 and 10:30.
Between 10 and 10:30. Recording starts at 11.
Recording starts at 11. We're going to try and do that promptly. Just an update on the campaign itself. Mr. Stakala still continues with his rant and rave outside. I'm not interested in any of those comments. Must be honest with you, they're all water that's flowing from a sewage drain, in my point, because it's just nonsense. He's making comments, he's talking about people that he's taking for Hajj without accreditation from SAUC. That's not possible at this stage, whether you like it or not. Not possible. Don't be duped by these people. They are thieves, they're corrupt, they're fraudulent. Don't be duped by them. If you've got a track record, as long as, I can't even write all these names down, must be honest with you. You've got a major track record. So the track record talks about how many people have been defrauded over the last 3 years, from 2013, 2014, that haven't traveled. How on earth do you then go out and advertise new packages to send new people? That doesn't make sense to me. So don't be duped by that. Don't be duped by someone telling you that you cannot, that they will sort out your visa for Hajj for you. That's not going to happen either. I did my research on that. Anyone else want to say anything about that? That's another matter. Whether you like SAUC or not, it's not about that. This campaign now focuses on Hajj and fraud, Hajj and Umrah fraud, and the operators around that. Shaheed Stakala might be central to the case because he's a great example of what one should not be doing back here in Cape Town. However, we felt our responses are coming from Johannesburg and Durban. I know that the Al Kalam newspaper in KZN has covered the story. The Cape issue, I don't have a copy, you don't have a copy with you. Magazine is there. I don't know if you just want to run, grab a copy of that quickly. We've got the story running in there. And tomorrow morning in the Johannesburg Express, this story and what I'm doing on my show to combat Hajj and Umrah fraud is on the front page of the papers tomorrow with the Johannesburg Express. So the interesting thing about that one is I know the paper's available electronically also, and the paper's also available on Facebook. I think tomorrow they'll be sending us that. So I just want to show you what this article looks like. So the campaign continues. That's important. One of the other reasons that was another side factor to us pushing the date 1 week back was the issue around the fact that people still continue to contact us. And so we have a list of people continuing to contact us. And I must admit to you how taxing that actually is for our team at the studio, for my assistant Barik, who has been tasked to deal with these fraudulent operators. And so it's a taxing matter because people continue to phone and they book studio and all kinds of things going on. So there's a copy of the Cape issue. It's in Cape Town at the moment, I think 30,000 copies, and you'll see there's an article there. And that article I will publish this page shortly on Facebook so you can read the article. Remember, if you're in Johannesburg, to get the Johannesburg Express tomorrow. If you're in Durban, get the Al Kalam newspaper. They're all covering the story. Imam Hassan Walele last week Friday was brave enough to stand up at the Jummah and talk about corruption, fraud and dishonesty in our community. We thank you for that. If all the leaders can do that and all the leaders can start coming out from their slumber and talk about corruption, fraud and issues that affect us, we can stop the scourge from top down, from your president's office all the way down, right down to our office, if I can say that, because it applies to everybody. But Barik, let's just rehash one more time. Next week Saturday.
Next week Saturday, arrival time is from 10 to 10:30. Recording starts at 11. Anybody that wants to still be on the show, please contact me at 021 2000 602, or you can pop me a mail at info@dntv.co.za and I can take you through the process.
Okay, so we're doing one bumper episode there. I will decide during the show with my producing team if we're going to do more episodes right after that. Again, I know that Mr. Stakala and people of his likes are watching this right now, or if not later today. Please contact us. We want you in studio. If you don't want to come into studio, I guarantee you your safety if you come into studio. It's an environment that is secured and stuff like that. We're not here to fight in studio. We're here to discuss the issue and try to understand how we're going to go forward and how we create and build a more trusting community, because there's no point going out there talking about trust, trying to build our community, but we do that with fraudulent actions in our business. Thank you for joining us. Got a bit of a hectic time to contact the studio. Goodbye. I think that's about it on some of the issues.